Batman versus Superman to maybe segue from Ruku versus M.
Well, that battle will never end, I'm sure, right?
Oh, fuck me.
Winner gets the headphones.
Wow.
So with Batman versus Superman...
Well, I had headphones from the beginning, so what does that say about you?
Hey?
I had headphones from the beginning. What does that say about you?
Yeah. At least they got headphone closure.
Gonna get a kick out the fucking ass at the moment. So Batman vs Superman. This is an article from /film. Batman vs Superman wasn't made for the critics, but what the hell does that mean? Do you want to take this one away? And thank you very much.
Yeah, so this movie has recently come out, and I think critics and fans have been divided. I'm going to watch the movie tomorrow.
Yeah.
You kind of spoiled it for yourself.
Yeah. I was watching the Angry Joe show, which is they normally do they do a whole bunch of stuff, but they normally focus on games reviews. That's how we got started. And he does the occasional movie review as well. He did one for The Force Awakens, and that was basically him nerdgasming like there's no tomorrow. He's a big nerd just like us.
Yeah.
And so I was originally watching the his spoiler-free review of Batman vs Superman, and in it he says, I can't say anything too much of why I'm so angry. You're gonna have to watch a spoiler one. So I thought, okay, all right, I'll do that.
So this is thinly disguised clickbait, basically.
I'll bite the bullet. And then about 2 seconds in, while I'm watching it, he spoils the fucking ending. I thought it was going to be just a breakdown of, okay, well, this scene happens here, this happens here, this happens here. And then, no, just bam, ending, gone. I know what happens. Which, like, I'm not too interested in Batman vs Superman anyway. I would have... I'm keen on seeing Batfleck. Apparently he does really good.
Yeah.
I have not seen Man of Steel.
I think Batfleck allays a lot of the fears that that initially started when it was first announced that he was Batman.
Yeah.
Remember how that broke the internet?
Oh, fuck me, yeah. And the same thing happened with Heath Ledger as the Joker. It's like, fuck's sake, just because he shat the bed in this role doesn't mean... Just because Heath Ledger is playing a gay cowboy in Brokeback Mountain doesn't mean he's going to play a gay cowboy in fucking Dark Knight. Which one was it?
Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight. Joker wasn't in Dark Knight Rises. I need to seriously sit down and watch these films again. What a tragedy. It's like, for fuck's sake. It's called acting. Surprisingly, some actors are really talented. They're not like Adam Sandler where he just plays his fucking self. He can play different roles. Mind-blowing thing, I know. But that's what acting basically is. It is playing a role. A gay cowboy is not going to end up in Dark Knight Rises and with Ben Affleck shitting the bed with Daredevil. I was about to say Deadpool. Daredevil. That's not going to happen again in Dawn of Justice.
Well, it's been a good 10 years, and I think...
Look, I will be, like, as pretty much everyone on the internet knows, big Kevin Smith fan till the very end. So I will always have a soft spot for Ben Affleck, even after watching Jersey Girl. So
yeah. So guilt by association.
Pretty more pity. The thing is that Ben Affleck is a wonderful actor, an even better director. He just gets put in really bad roles. Case in point, Geely. Case in point, Jersey Girl. Case in point, that other movie that he did, which was really bad, which I can't remember.
I think he does well when he avoids the movies which go against type, because I think in a lot of the films that he's put into, he's kind of made to be that, that white guy being a bit of a slacker, then he comes good in the end.
A bit of the everyman, sort of?
Yeah.
But apparently he's slated as Batman, which is great.
Yeah, so when he mixes it up a bit, he's cool. And I mean, when he was in Argo, that was all right. When there's a bit of variety, he's actually able to demonstrate his range. I think that's where he shines.
Oh, there we go. Another preparation thing. Forgot to turn my phone on silent. Okay.
Phones on silent, please, gentlemen.
Truly we are the heroes that Gotham deserves.
Or at least the heroes at East Hill deserves.
Yeah.
But speaking of which, wasn't Affleck, if whether this was successful, like, wasn't he going to try to ask DC or Warner Brothers to do a standalone Batman?
Well,
to direct one?
I'm not sure. To direct one?
Yeah, he was.
I figured he'd get his own sort of little
Yeah.
Batman movie to set up the Justice League, but I guess this is this movie.
I understand that he has been in talks to come up with a script, and the
Yeah.
title is The Batman.
Yeah, I've heard stuff about that.
So I don't exactly know what that's going to involve, whether it will be something autonomous from this whole Justice League continuum they're trying to create, or it's going to be built into it, or it's going to be a backstory or an origin. I don't know. But all I know is that there's talks.
Can we just not have another backstory, please? We know the origin of Batman. Alright, he goes down an alley, his parents get killed, and he becomes the Batman. That's the fucking story. We don't need to hear it again. Please, just get on. Just do fucking... Oh, you can pick any... Batman's been around since what? 30s, 40s?
30s.
You have a lot of material there to work with. We don't need another origin story. I'm sorry. We've had enough with Spider-Man. We've had enough with Batman. I'm pretty sure we've seen... Fuck, who else? Supes, I guess.
Yeah,
Superman. We'll have another origin story with him.
There was kind of like an origin story in Man of Steel, so I don't think we need to go back there again. And with this movie that's just come out, like, people are saying good things about Batfleck, so I suppose that exercises all the demons and all the nerd outrage that happened when it was first announced he was going to be Batman.
Yeah.
But it's the actual film itself where there's concerns, and from what I've been reading so far, it seems like there's been about 5 films spliced into one.
That's the impression that I'm getting. There's 5 films in one particular... Like, they've just mashed into everything they could have spread out between 2 or 3 movies. The way that Angry Joe put it was, it's all orgasm, no foreplay.
Oh, okay.
Which,
well, I'm imagining, if you want to use that metaphor, I'm just imagining just like bodily fluids going here, there, and everywhere, and no one's had any time to duck.
Yeah.
Prematurely?
Yeah.
I reckon in all phases of the cycle, Simon.
Like just a hair trigger, man. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
Like Old Faithful. Heroes of Gotham deserves.
Oh, yeah.
So basically, this movie's just gone off like a geyser, and it's gotten people's eyeballs, and they're just... everyone's basically going, ugh, get it out, get it out.
Yeah.
So that's basically, I think, has been the initial reaction of this movie so far. But as well as this, it's like I'm kind of binge watching Daredevil at the moment.
Yeah.
And I think for me a parallel is that watching this latest season of Daredevil, that's feeling like there's 4 or 5 movies all in the one thing going on there, because there's lots of plot lines and stuff going on. But I mean, you've got 13 episodes to pad things out.
Yeah, well, exactly. That's a series. You can pad that out as much as you fucking like.
Yeah.
If you get another season, great. You can tie up some of those loose ends. If you get another season, great. You can introduce more fucking plot.
But it's been done
That is hard to do in a 2-hour movie.
It feels, well, I haven't watched the movie yet, but I'm kind of anticipating I'm going to expect myself watching like this, like, synopsis Netflix series. And after I watch the movie, it's like, I'll have to watch the whole Netflix series now.
Yeah.
Download it and binge watch Batman vs. Superman.
Yeah.
But that's not going to happen.